Yeah, great performance. Firstly, Tim, I want to wish Margy and Harry Winter and Trafford all the best for the season. You know, they've looked after us tonight, but they've got some really good players. And you know, if you look at our squad tonight, it's quite big. But we want a relationship with a local club as well. And you know, I've just had a chat with Margy, and we maybe be able to do something between the two clubs. But great evening. We set them a task. Can we go and replicate what we did Saturday? And I think we did against a really good and stubborn Trafford side tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think when we talked about this game on Saturday, there was not a worry, but basically we were expecting sort of like a very physical challenge. Basically, I think the first 10 minutes there was a bit of that, but our passing sort of got us out of a lot of trouble, didn't it?
I mean, fair play to them. They came after us for the first 10. We knew they would do. I just thought our shape, our movement, our routines of play, how we go into the midfield, go out to the right back or the left back into your 10. And we work on our patterns. We've done it a lot tonight, and we scored a great goal for Ennis when we were just getting on top, and then, you know, penalty, was it not? But then, you know, signs of a side that are doing the right things. We went on and we scored more really good goals, and then Bennett got the second one, and, you know, we kind of just went in from there. So, you know, pleased with everything. But like I said, every step of the way, Tim, it's just another training session. And, you know, although they count, it's great for minutes, it's great for legs, it's great for energy. We're just building now. We're building towards the start of the season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, pretty much I was going to look at the team that started on Saturday, the team that started today. You pretty much flipped the bench, didn't you?
It was important. We tried to get 60 minutes into people. You know, a couple of people are now going away. So it's important that we manage the minutes, but you'll know the kind of science behind what we do. We try and make sure we've got equal minutes, and people are building up to that 90 before the start of the season. So, you know, we're on target. Touch wood, we haven't had too many injuries so far. We know, obviously, we've got the ones on the treatment table. The lads are recovering well, and we'll come in Thursday now, and we'll work really hard again. Unfortunately for me, Tim, you know, it's time to have, you know, them conversations that you don't really want to have, because we've got an exceptional group here, but we know that we're going to have to cut it down a little bit. So, you know, that's going to be tonight, tomorrow and Thursday, and then it's getting ready for Basingstoke on Saturday.
Just to finish, highlight of the night, basically we saw some great goals. Highlight for me, Callum Gribbing.
Yeah, he's worked hard, hasn't he? You know, the recovery, and it's quite emotional when you see him come back out and play, but he's worked so hard behind the scenes. You know, the lonely Saturday night conversations that Callum and myself have had at 10 o'clock at night about keeping his chin up, and, you know, times will come, you know, and coming down and supporting the lads, and maybe leaving early because it's been hard to watch the games, but he's put in so much work behind the scenes. And, you know, we didn't want to rush him in the first two friendlies, but we'll build him up slowly. You know, we know it's a long way back, but it's great to see him out on the pitch, and there's some glimpses of brilliant from Cal tonight. So, listen, you've got a calibre of Callum Gribbing in your squad, or in and around the 19-20. You know, as a player, you've got to really up your game. But it's wonderful to see people coming back from injury. Ira Morris has done it, Cal Gribbin's done it, and the horrendous injuries. But he couldn't have done it without the support of the boys and without the support of the football club. And, you know, just great for him to come back out there tonight. So, yeah, that was pleasing. I think I'll finish by saying, you know, wish Trafford all the best for the season. We've got a really close link with Margy and Harry there. So, you know, we'll be looking out for them. And like I said, if we can help them in any way, or they can help us in any way, then we'll look to, you know, continue to build that relationship. But great to see so many FC fans tonight and Trafford fans tonight, show that connection that Margy's got with the football club. So wish them all the best for the season. For us, Tim, we'll recover tomorrow. We'll be in on Thursday, and we'll get ready for another challenge on Saturday. And hopefully people are liking what they're seeing. We can get a few more bodies through the turnstiles at Broadhurst Park Saturday, because we need it. We need everyone to come through, and we really need to push them season tickets. So please, you know, get yourself to that football ground, get your season ticket bought, and we'll try and do what we do on the football pitch.
Hi, Margy. Good contest, wasn't it?
It was in parts, and then there was other aspects of it where obviously FC's fitness levels and quality of play exposed some of our. I mean, we're kind of still testing out and trying to find the right balance within the team, and I think that's kind of shown in results and some of the mistakes we've made. But that's what pre-season's about. It's all about building up to the start of the season, which for us will be a week on Friday in the FA Cup, nice and early. So yeah, but there's loads and loads of positives for us. You know, we've seen progress. That's what it's all about. We've seen progress from our first friendly at Llandudno Town within a week, you know, and that's again improved. And playing against great teams like we've done tonight is gonna only help with that.
Yeah, I mean, there was good intensity on the pitch all over, wasn't there? And you know, the surface basically really lended itself to a good game.
Yeah, as always, you know, it's a beautiful thing about Trafford. Foxy, the groundsman, does a fantastic job with Adrian. He's got, I won't call him assistant on camera, but Adrian and Foxy do a great job on the pitch. And, you know, people have said about it being a bit of a hindrance within the league because people come here and really fancy having a game of football, you know, and what we've got to do is make sure that we turn it into a bit of a nightmare place. We can't really do that with anything other than trying to play ourselves, you know. So we've got to be better in that respect and use the pitch to our advantage.
Yeah, and this season, obviously, you picked up Trafford. You sort of joined Trafford when they were a bit in the doldrums. You know, you brought them back up, obviously, before in the NPL West this season.
Well, we're hoping to have a better start to the season, and obviously, if we can get, you know, when we took over, I can't remember, but we did not win a game, and obviously the confidence is on the floor and all them kind of things. If we can get an half decent start to the season, win a couple of games, and you know, like it is with anybody, confidence breeds and we can and spreads, and then we'll just see where it takes us. You know, it's we haven't got any real pressure to go and make playoffs or succeed in that respect. But one thing that I want to do and the staff want to do is raise the aspirations of everybody around here. You know, we want to be that team who's pushing for promotion and taking it forward. You know, it needs a collective, you know, a collective effort to be able to do that. But everybody's on board, you know, and what we need to do and what we are doing is getting the right kind of players, right kind of attitudes in and around, so that ultimately, you know, success is happiness. You know, that's what I say to the players. So let's make sure that we get along here. The times we spend together, we do it in good spirits.
Yeah, well, 518 people, so a fantastic game. On behalf of FC United, thanks for everything you've done, and good luck for this season.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers.